Parshas Tetzei opens up with the Parshas Yafet toar. So Rashi says that the pasuk is talking to the Yetzirah, because otherwise, why would it be a Yafet toar? Just you see a woman, off you go. Why? Who cares if she's beautiful? The fact that she's beautiful has an effect on the Yetzirah, and then you're coming after this beauty. And they're coming after that beauty, so if we're talking about the Yetzirah, so the Yetzirah, there's a heter for this. It's a process. You take her into your house, and she has to mourn for her parents. And her parents, what happened to her parents? You killed them. Obviously, she went into war. You just killed her parents, took the children into a captivity, and then in the captives, you saw this Yafet toar, and then you took it. Then you have this heter because of the Yetzirah. So you go through the process. If she has to make herself into an aveilus and less attractive through this process. It says, the pasuk says, "V'hayaim," and it will be that if you don't like her, then you'll send her away. Now, in general, in the Gemara, it talks about the lashon v'haya. It's good news. So Rashi says that the Torah gives you good news to say that you won't like her. So the Maharal here in the Geraria, he says that it's a vadai. Vadai, you will hate her. It says, why does it say im? This is the vahaya im. If it just said im, so therefore we'll see. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Vahaya im, it's not, it's for sure going to happen. And why is it that for sure you're going to hate this Yafet toar? The whole point of the Yafet toar is you're in a state of war. You've gone out and the social norms are out the window because you're killing people. So there's an overriding of the Nefesh Behema. And therefore you have this desire for this woman, which usually, if you see some woman in the street or some woman in the subway, so you don't necessarily kill her parents and then take her into your house. There's that civility that you feel like you're a good guy, you're from. But go to war, these things get torn away. And now when the Nefesh Behema is running wild, there is no effect of the Nefesh Elokis in the environment. The environment makes you into a person that does this. So if you live in a frum community, you'll be frum. You might be extremely repressed, but you'll be frum if you live in a secular place. So therefore you'll be secular, because the environment affects completely how you act and what you do. So when your Nefesh Behema is running wild, the mitzvahs can seem like a restraining jacket. And that these are things that I don't want to do. This God's stopping me from having fun. What's all this about? But as we see with the story of Yosef, is that while he's being attracted to Zulaka on some level, he sees the face of Yaakov. What's the face of Yaakov? The face of Yaakov is the face of Tiferes. And Yosef realizes is that this woman, he's only interested in this woman because he's looking for Tiferes. And this woman is a distraction because he's not going to find Tiferes there. He's not going to find the true Tiferes. He's not going to find what he's looking for is that relationship with God. He's not going to find that with this woman, and therefore, because he's far away from home or he's distracted, whatever the issue is, so therefore that this woman can become a distraction, and can at a certain point feel like it will fill that hole. But when he sees the face of his father, now he realizes that it's not going to help him at all. Like doing drugs or gambling. All you're doing is feeding the void. When you feed the void, it just gets bigger, because it's not what you're looking for. You're not dying to stick. Then you put 10 grand on black and it comes up black. So now what? So now I want to put 20 grand on black. What exactly is it that you're looking for? So the relationship with this Yafet toar, it's a relationship of, again, everything that you love, you devour. So that crush on the girl when you're young, you just want to lock her up in a basement somewhere. You don't care how she feels. And if you go up to this girl you've been in class with for 5 years and never spoken to, and says, do you want to be a girlfriend, or whatever you'd say when you're 7, she's like, yes. Well, now what? Because you don't care about this person. You just want to devour them yourself. There's something about her that will make you feel better about yourself, and let the world know how you feel about yourself when they see this person beside you. But you don't want it. It's not what you're looking for. You're looking for something completely different. You're looking for yourself. And again, it's It's like the difference between happiness and joy. And that you can get the joy, you can be excited about it, but then what are you going to do if you're going to Disneyland every day of the week? Well, at some point you just be like, I'll just stay in bed, thank you very much. So since this whole point, this whole Yafet toar is not going to help, it's not what you're looking for, you're looking for teferis, and then you just have physical beauty. It's not going to have the tzura, the chaim is not going to find the tzura. And therefore, for sure, the Torah tells you that any desire that you go after, that's not a fulfillment of your deeper desires, which is you want to have a relationship with God. Anything else, that's a distraction. Once you get it, once you get what you want, you're just going to end up hating it. So every time that you want the Bugatti, and you've saved up all your money to get it, and once you buy it, so you might like your car or whatever, but it's not going to do anything for you. The things that you lust for in life, just a distraction from your relationship with God, and therefore, even if you get it, even if you own it, you get possession of it, you get what you want, you're just going to end up hating it and hating yourself for it.